Hello everybody, it's BobKnakal, Chairman and CEO of BKREA, with another episode of What Would BK Do? So our question today comes from Joe Linkoff. BK, do you have any recommendations on a framework to create an effective prospecting plan for our agents? I often say the best prospects for you are the people who will slam the phone down on you and won't talk to you. Because if you've never called somebody before and they'll talk to you for 20 minutes, they'll probably talk to everybody for 20 minutes. But if you have trouble getting somebody, they're not talking to everyone under the sun, and when you finally break through, that's going to be a really good prospect for you. And our question today comes from Luis Robles, who says, BK, at the point now where I am highly considering hiring someone to help me with administrative work. Well, Luis, what I can say is you're thinking properly. You need to have an administrative assistant. And as my broker coach of more than 12 years, Rod Santamassimo, always tells me, if you don't have an admin, you are an admin. So you need to be focused on doing the activities that are the most highly productive for you in terms of making money. Our question today comes from Gabe Einhorn. And Gabe says, BK, after watching your recent What Would BK Do post, one question that's on my mind is, how do you balance work and family? And when do you know that it's time to fully unplug and step away? Work-life balance is different for everybody. Nobody's going to tell you what the right balance should be. You have to figure out what it is for you. When it comes to work-life balance, it really depends what your goals and objectives are. The best way to do this, a great exercise that you can go through, pretend that you died and 5 people from your environment are going to eulogize you. Write the eulogies that you want those folks to say about you at your funeral. And that will be the blueprint for the way you want to live your life. And our question today comes from Josh Hoffman, who asks, BK, if someone refers a brokerage company to an office building owner for exclusive leasing representation and the broker lands the job, what would be a fair compensation for the person who made the referral? Josh, I think it's so important to treat referral business properly. It is the easiest business that you could get as the receiver of a referral because you are already pre-sold by somebody else. And as the referrer, it is the easiest business you can do because you just give a name and a phone number, make the introduction, and then if after a lot of hard work on that referral recipient's part, they end up making a commission, you participate in that. I can tell you what we've done for decades is we always pay a 20% referral fee on any business that's referred to us. Today's question comes from Casey McCormick. Hey Bob, wanted to reach out because I'd be interested in your take on relationship transition. We've got several partners at firms we have acquired who are working to transition relationships to others for long-term planning. No easy task to move the relationship to others and set the account up for the next generation of relationship building. What I have found that works really well is this is something that has to be done incrementally, not just overnight. So I think the first things you do is have the senior partner introduce the younger person to the client, demonstrate that the younger person has capability, qualifications, the senior partner has trust in that person, and then let that transition happen organically over time. Our question was submitted by my friend Taylor Tibbetts, and Taylor wrote, what daily activities should I prioritize as a new commercial real estate broker? Well, it gets back to very fundamental basics. I think the first thing you want to do when you're starting your career is create some type of a data set or report, a market report, a trend report. So you want to create something of value that that you can use for your prospecting calls. Prospecting calls are the gasoline that will drive your career early in your career. And while you're making the calls, especially in the first round or two, you want to make sure you have your mailing list in front of you, confirm that the people you're calling own the property you think they own, make sure you get their correct company name, not the LLC name, but the company name, the mailing address, email address. Try to get their cell number if you can. Cell numbers are really important because they're very, very sticky. So make sure you have your information correct. And if you do that, you'll be off to a great start. But that's what you should do at the very beginning.